Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Just got finished up with school, going off recess. Hey, Tom, how's the weather?
Oh, man, isn't she a cutie pie? That is BRYN NORDQUIST from Max. Nice job, BRYN. Way to go. Okay, moms and dads, if your child hasn't been on anytime yet, grab your cell phone, send it to me. I'd love to play it. I think I'm scheduled into next week is all, so I'm finally starting to catch up a little bit. You won't have to wait so long, and your child will be on TV. And have them do a second one. And have her say, or him or her say, hey, Amber, plan my day. That way they could be on TV in the morning and at night. Nice job again, BRYN. 55 degrees, south wind is at 8. In Bismarck, 54 degrees. West wind is at 5. It's still cool in Williston, 60 degrees. West-southwest wind at 13. And there's no wind in Dickinson. And the temperature, 55 degrees. Here are some of the other temps. And it's still cool. These temperatures still roughly 10 to 15 degrees below average. We have wind kind of all over the place, but we're still looking at some 40s. Of course, this is where the rain has been most recently. 64 is where it warmed up to in Sydney, but still a very cool day. And at least it hasn't been windy. So, yes, it's been cool. There has been rain, but it's not like it's been a really lousy day to be outside in the rain, in the wind. So here's a look at the radar right now, and I'll back off. And you can see that yellows and some of the oranges, a little heavier rain kind of moving up around Harvey and off to the northeast. I don't see anything off to the west, but when I pull the radar back and then throw in the winds in the upper atmosphere that are kind of moving the clouds and the rain along, you can see there's more off to the west. So we're not done, but it does not look to be terribly widespread, but still there are going to be some areas that quite possibly could get some rain tonight and again tomorrow when some of that arrives. So here's our precision cast, and at 7 o'clock tonight it's still possible to have a couple of sprinkles and nothing real heavy. Looks like maybe the sky even tries to clear out a little bit tonight. But remember on the radar how that stuff was in Montana? Well, there could be some of it right there in northeastern Montana as early as midnight tonight. And then by the time you get up tomorrow morning, just kind of hit and miss showers. Now, most of it is going to be around Highway 2 and to the north. And I said most, not all of it, because you can even see on the computer model here, it's possible to have some rain down in the southern part of the state as well. And it kind of works its way on through early in the morning. Looks like the southwest might be a little more clear than other areas. And then maybe some rain continuing in the east. I don't think we're talking about storms or anything, but might be a moderate little shower from place to place. And then by mid-morning, most of the, at least more substantial rain, if you want to call it that, should be off from Devil's Lake to the north. Notice these yellow wind streams, so plan on tomorrow being breezy. And then by even at noon tomorrow, there still could be fairly good cloud deck in the north, maybe a few sprinkles. Other areas, maybe a little more sunshine and still windy, especially looks like around Bismarck might be kind of blustery. And tomorrow afternoon, that continues to pull east, and it's still breezy tomorrow afternoon as well. So the next 72 hours for Dickinson will keep the temperatures in the 60s and decent chance of rain Friday night into Saturday. And in Williston, the odds aren't going to be quite as high. So tonight we'll have temperatures in the 30s and 40s, and then daytime highs tomorrow in the 50s, even to mid-60s, and that'll get a lot of us back closer to normal. Here's a look the next 7 days, and boy, it is really going to warm up early next week. Could be mid-80s in places in the south, and I think, Lauren and Nicholas, early next week we might be talking about maybe some big storms, and that's not necessarily a good thing.
No, but that 80s, ooh, that's music to my ears.
Yeah, it is, but talking snow one week and then major storms the next.
Yeah,